The warning power system problem in your Honda CR-V hybrid is a pretty common message that is hard to diagnose properly. It's a generic warning telling you that something is wrong with the powertrain, which is unfortunately very complicated in your car. But still, there are several quite common things that may trigger this message, and some of them are relatively easy to check. First of all, this may be a failing 12-volt battery. Even if the car still starts, the lights go on when you turn on the ignition. It doesn't mean that the small battery is completely healthy. It may still drop voltage at a certain point when you start the car or just randomly. To cut a long story short, go to any store that sells car batteries and ask them to check your battery with a load tester. This is a simple tool that shows whether the battery still has some life in it and can be used further. If it shows a weak battery, then just replace it and see if it fixes the problem. Of course, have a look at the battery connections to see if there is no corrosion or maybe something is loose, but I wouldn't say it's common unless it was damaged somehow. Then the problem may also be connected with the charging system, which doesn't give proper voltage to the electrical system of your car. It's not as simple as in ICE cars, so there is nothing much you can do to check it, but grab a multimeter and measure battery voltage on the 12-volt battery terminals right after you start your car. You should see something above 14 volts, and if you don't, there is something wrong with either the engine output or the electrical system. On the engine side, it's often an injector problem which reduces power output and seriously confuses the system. But you will also have a bunch of lights and a misfiring code sitting in the ECU, so it's not hard to spot the faulty injector. On the high voltage power system side, it's very often just a software glitch. Honda has issued a ton of different software updates, and before you buy any parts, it would be nice to check with your dealership if they have a fresh update for your VIN. If nothing helps, you will obviously need a professional scanner to see what codes are sitting in the modules. Fortunately, it's almost always something minor like a failing cooling fan in the high voltage battery system or a blown fuse somewhere, but unfortunately it's not that easy to locate the problem, and there is nothing much you can do on your own when it comes to high voltage systems, so you will need professional help.